Hey everybody, what's up? Dane here from Moving to Canada. I'm back out in the woods, same place I filmed earlier this week, and I'm back to tell you about the results of the second express entry draw that took place this week. That's right, we just had the results from another express entry draw come through. This is what we had predicted might happen back when we filmed our video on Wednesday. We had a PNP-specific draw take place on Wednesday, and we were thinking maybe that means there might be a CEC-specific draw that would take place. We expected it to happen yesterday on Thursday, January 7th, and actually the ministerial instructions that came out say that it did actually happen yesterday. They only published the results today on Friday, January 8th. So that's what I'm here to tell you about today. I'm back out in the woods, out back in rural Nova Scotia, on the east coast of Canada. So if you guys are wondering about life in Nova Scotia in the winter, drop any questions you got in the comments. But let's dig into the express entry draw results today. So this draw was restricted to candidates in the Canadian experience class of express entry. That means only people who have at least 1 year of full-time skilled work experience completed in Canada within the last 3 years are eligible for this draw. It's great news for CEC candidates because there was a massive number of ITAs issued, 4,750 ITAs issued in today's draw, and that drove the CRS score cutoff way down for those CEC candidates. It dropped by 7 points since the last draw to 461 points. So 461 was the CRS score cutoff for today's draw. Again, only Canadian experience class candidates were eligible for this draw. So there's a couple of pieces of information I wanted to comment on here. First of all, people have already started asking us, when's the next draw going to take place for federal skilled worker candidates or for everyone to be considered at the same time in express entry. Honestly, we don't know the answer to that. IRCC is notoriously difficult to predict. They haven't done these PNP and CEC specific draws for a few months now, not since the spring and summer here in Canada when the country was being hit hard by COVID, and we really don't know for how long they're going to continue this. It might have just been a one-off thing at the start of the year, and we'll see in 2 weeks we'll go back to FSW draws. They might do it for a couple draws in a row. We really don't know. The best thing I can tell you is watch our feed. We will post the results and bring you our analysis if and when draws do happen. The other thing that I did want to comment on, which is a bit more optimistic for everyone, is just the draw size that we're seeing here. So we saw in today's draw another 4,750 ITAs issued. Add to that the 250 issued in the PNP draw on Wednesday, and that again is 5,000 invitations. And we saw back through November and December, IRCC was issuing 5,000 invitations per round. If we take this week's 2 draws and sort of add them together, that's another 5,000. So IRCC does seem to be maintaining that very, very high number of ITAs. There's never been a draw that's issued more than 5,000 ITAs. So it's sort of at the very top of the threshold. So whether that's CEC or FSW, it is good news that they're issuing such a high number of ITAs, because even if they do resume these all program draws where everyone is considered, it means that more people are being selected from the pool, and it does have that does place downward pressure on the CRS score. There are of course a number of factors that put upward pressure on the CRS score: how many people are in the pool, how many people are increasing their scores, that sort of thing. So we can't say exactly what it'll do to the CRS score, but it is at least a factor that would put that downward pressure onto the CRS score cutoff. So that's basically it for today's draw video. I'm going to keep it pretty short here just because it is the second express entry draw video of the week. But again, if you guys have any questions about the draw results, if you got questions about what's going to be coming for Canadian immigration in 2021, or questions about the woods, the snowy woods in Nova Scotia in the winter, feel free to drop your questions in the comments. We'll come back and our team will try our best to answer them later in the week. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good day.